How does fantasy football standard scoring affect players? Have you ever wondered how the scoring system in fantasy football can change the way you view players? Today, we are going to break down how standard scoring impacts player value and your draft strategy. In standard scoring, players earn points based on yardage and touchdowns, but there are no points for receptions. Specifically, players get 1.4 every 10 rushing or receiving yards and 1.4 every 25 passing yards. Scoring a touchdown, whether it is rushing, receiving, or passing, gives a player 6 points. This scoring format favors players who can make big plays and score touchdowns. For example, a running back or wide receiver who gains a lot of yards and finds the end zone will be more valuable than a player who catches many short passes but scores less often. Quarterbacks also benefit from this system since they earn points for passing yards and touchdowns. However, it is important to note that passing touchdowns score fewer points than rushing or receiving touchdowns. When it comes to drafting players, standard scoring affects your choices significantly. Fantasy managers often prioritize players with high yardage and touchdown potential. This means targeting running backs and wide receivers known for their explosive plays. Players who relying on receptions but do not gain many yards may not be as appealing in this format. This is a key difference from points per reception leagues, where players gain extra points for each catch, making pass-catching running backs and receivers more valuable. Understanding how standard scoring works is essential for building a successful fantasy team. It shapes your draft strategy and weekly lineups, focusing on players who produce big yardage and touchdowns. By knowing this, you can optimize your roster for leagues that use standard scoring. So, as you prepare for your fantasy football season, keep in mind how scoring systems can influence player value and your overall strategy.